Thank you for sticking with us on a rainy Monday afternoon. I'm Jennifer Reyna. Right now, heavy rain and storms continue to impact the whole entire Houston area, and this could last a few days. So we want to take a live look at our Houston TransStar cameras. We have numerous accidents. We have several high water spot locations. On the left bottom part of your screen, I-45, the North Freeway, typically floods in the right lane at North Main, and that is what we are seeing. Very, very slow moving drivers trying to use extra precautions on highways and especially feeder roads that we already saw Amanda Henderson sitting at Tidwell Parker, where that feeder road was completely impassable. I mean, some tire trucks trying to take a chance on getting through, but definitely not something that we would suggest. Our city remains under the grip of relentless rainfall, and Hobby Airport has just announced a ground stop. So we are definitely expanding our team coverage for you this afternoon. Chris, let's get straight to you. I know that it's the entire area that is just seeing these rounds and rounds of rain, and there's no stopping ahead, right?
Right. This is going to last at least for the next few hours. As you take a look at radar, just the entire city of Houston being encompassed by a large swath of heavy torrential rainfall. You see the red and the orange colors, which is indicating heavy rainfall, and you also have a flash flood warning that is in effect for portions of Houston until 2:30 this afternoon. So we've already had confirmed reports of flooding going on along some area roadways, especially on 45, like Jen just mentioned. And so 290, even the Sam Houston Tollway, I think we're seeing some heavy rain. I don't know if flooding has happened in those regions, but we are looking also with some lightning as well as some gusty winds. So torrential rain falling across Houston, all across our major roadways. And we are also seeing that flash flood warning now extended into portions of Montgomery County off towards Highway 69 in Roman Forest. That's north of the Kingwood area. And so we've seen close to 2 to 3 inches. I believe at this point 4 to 5 inches. I'm going to step off screen here so we can see exactly how much rain has fallen within the last from the last time that we've checked. But we've seen close to 3 to 4 inches of rain in some of those locations. I'm going to go ahead and look at the rain accumulations, especially north of town. So looking across North Houston, that's the area that has received more of the heavier rain, especially along I-45. This is I-45 in West Road, areas along Imperial Valley, the Greenspoint area, the Bush Airport area, even I believe that is 249 and 45, looking already 4.5, close to 5 inches of rainfall that has already happened across the northern portions of Houston. Of course, Jen just mentioned they've issued a ground stop for the Bush Airport area, and that's this area right here, is that we're looking at those rain accumulations starting to pile on, ranging between 4 to 5 inches of rain, especially along the North Sam Houston Tollway and 45 going south towards North Main, as well as portions of 249 and also West Tidwell Road, closer towards the the North Loop in and around the Heights area. So as we take a look at what's been happening across portions of the Heights, I think we've gotten up to 3.5 inches of rain out in the Heights. So that's what we're looking at in terms of the rain accumulations. We did see reports that some of our waterways and our bayous are starting to swell a bit. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at those flood gauges right at this moment, and we looked at more of a moderate range of flooding, especially out across some area bayous. But as we take a look at the latest flood gauges, as of now, we are looking at some areas that are seeing signs of yellow, which is really just indicating that we're seeing, I believe that is Halls Bayou south along 45, south of Greens Bayou. We're seeing some of those gauges there looking a little bit elevated, especially as we go into the next few hours. So not really major flooding happening at the moment, but we are looking at those road flooding, those problematic spots, especially as we get closer towards the afternoon hours. This is expected to last at least through 4:30 to 5 p.m. I think we're still going to see some downpours, especially from League City to the Galveston area. And then especially as we get closer towards the 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock hours, we're going to see a bit of a break in the overnight hours lasting into Tuesday morning. But then Tuesday, starting around 5:30, another rinse and repeat day of widespread heavy downpours that are going to persist at least through much of the day. So we're just not done with this system as of now. The last check from the National Hurricane Center, we are looking at now a 50% chance of development with this area of concern that is currently out along the south of the U.S.-Mexico border. It's very disorganized, but this is the last updated information from the National Hurricane Center. They have upgraded it to 50% chance of development, and that's where all this moisture is coming from, is from this system that's pretty disorganized. And when you combine that with a cold front that's making its way into southeast Texas, that really just gives us a heavy rain setup that could persist for the next few days. So something to keep an eye on, especially as we head into Wednesday, Thursday. Weather impact alert in place, at least for the time being. Jen.